in Britain at that time, we were entitled to defend ourselves, and then of course bombers to get back to Germany. Tank production and design took a bit of a backseat in Britain. Luckily for us, we were able to go across and call on the Americans who were starting to design and build vehicles such as this one. This is the Stuart and Comet. When it first made it out to British forces in England, British soldiers that were issued this thought it was wonderful. In fact, so wonderful, one of them called it a honey. The name stuck. So many British soldiers, this is the honey tank. Officially, it's the M3 Stuart, an early model Stuart tank, radial engine, aeroplane engine, you can hear in the back there, petrol driven, suspension system that they'd been tested on earlier tanks, the M2 in the 1930s, a 37mm gun in a two-man turret, two further crew members down in the front of the vehicle, and the engine in the rear. Now when this first came into action for the British soldiers, tremendously successful because it was reliable. Americans were very sensible in the way they built their vehicles. They'd been testing and trying components from the 20s and 30s. Their own army was very small. By 1939 they'd only made about 600 tanks in their entire history in America. But they put on their own tested vehicles and geared up the American they were worried that the crew weren't familiar enough with it, so they really issued the service for the first regiment of the Stuart and Comet. It sees action from the beginning of 1945, and at last we have a tank in British service that has a stunningly effective, what they call the 77mm high velocity gun on it. That gun is basically a shortened version of the 17-pounder. But its effect, firing what they call armour-piercing discarding sabot ammunition, which basically means a slug of tungsten surrounded by a pot, is fired out the end of that barrel with tremendous force behind it. The pot pulls away, leaving this slug of tungsten going at supersonic speed towards the enemy, and that gun has better penetration than the gun on the German Panthers. It's got a nuclear engine in the back, and the nuclear was a petrol engine that was derived from the famous Mary, that was in the Spitfire. Very, very thirsty, but incredibly powerful, so we have somebody ready for hundreds of vehicles. We tend to come up with a good turn of speed as well. That was designed with a requirement that it needs a machine gun. We often wonder why